Awesome. Let's guess what's back here. That's right, a whole buttload of alcohol. Let's get just ripping drunk here. Hello everyone, my name is Gracie and welcome to episode 4 of this Let's Play of Bioshock 2, the remastered edition on Steam. A great game that I played a bunch of times when I was younger in college, and a little bit after college I played it. I have like the hard copy somewhere, but I wanted to get the remastered edition. I can tell that parts of it are actually like look a lot better. Parts of it don't, but there's only so much they can do. So in this episode, we're going to be continuing on through Ryan Amusements. Let me see if my sound is off here a little bit. Okay, on the last episode, we fought some splicers, we collected some Adam here, and then we're going to go turn her in eventually here. I think I have, how much ammo do I have? I have rivets. I have a fair amount of 50 cal rounds. Let's go ahead and take these. There will be more random splicers around here. This is a generator looking thing. I wonder what happens if you zap that, if it does anything. No, okay, just for decoration. I'd never tried that before. Hello? I wouldn't do that if I were you. Turn the volume up another notch here, because I can't seem to get it under control.
To hide her intent, she gulls these patients of hers into a religious frenzy. A new Kremlin will rise and swallow the council house before they realize they've been had. I will not have my city swindled by the parasite, whatever its guise. It is time, I think, to call Sinclair.
This is the courthouse where the government, of course, takes away all of your stuff. According to Andrew Ryan. Oh no, these are where the kids were staying. Oh god. Do you hear that? That's awful. What is that sound? We will be reborn. Or whatever you say.
Stop trying to speak through me, Lord. You know I am not worthy of your grace. Please.
Rapture is a paradise of the ego, Eleanor. Under Ryan, the voices of an entire city sing the virtues of greed and pride. But truth, rather, is in the body. Already they grow weary of struggling against one another in fruitless competition. Observe the bent backs, the drawn faces. Ryan promised us more, they seem to say. In what shall we now believe? And Eleanor, it is our task to answer.
The parasite makes nothing of itself. Its only tools are taxes and tithes meant to trick you into offering what it has not earned. In Rapture, we keep what is ours.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ryan. Very helpful.
On the surface, the scientist invests the power of his mind in a single miraculous idea and naturally begins to rise above his fellows. But the parasites say no. Discovery must be regulated, it must be controlled, and finally, surrendered.
Whoops, killed a scientist. Okay, there's some money back here. Search these things. Some coffee, thank you. Excuse me.
An artist strives to frame his ideals in an image, to challenge his audience and make his vision immortal. But the parasites say, no, your art must serve the cause. ideals endanger the people.
That can happen, though. Corrupt governments with their censorship. Goodbye. Ooh, painting beautiful ladies. And this handsome fella here.
What she is a revelation. He sees all.
Wait, are you behind? Where are you? Oh, there's another one in here. Where are you?
At least read our pamphlet.
Where'd you come from, lady? Alright. We'll go down there in a second. Trap rivets, regular rivets. Aha, machine. Okay, let me go. Okay, that was just another way down, it looks like. Go down here and try not to electrocute myself in the water. There was something else. There's some money. Okay. Alright, drill fuel. We can purchase stuff. I don't really... Can hold a lot more of these. Heavy rivets, regular rivets, drill fuel. I guess I'll buy one stack of those. Do seem to run out of those pretty quick. Okay, and then I'll just leave that there. I can come back if there's an emergency. This way? Literally this way. Yeah. More Andrew Ryan.
Lacking its own ingenuity, the parasite fears the visionary. But it cannot plagiarize, it seeks to censor. It cannot regulate, it seeks to ban. Rapture was founded on an idea, and here they are held inviolate.
Some cola. I don't need these at the moment because I'm full on both of my, yeah, I could come back for that after. I'm sure I'll get into a fight here at some point. What's this? Oh, this is a fake little jail cell. That's cute. This is where someone was hiding out in here. What's over here? Coercion, yep.
On the surface, your parents sought a private life, using their great talents to provide for you. They learned to twist the lies of church and government, believing themselves masters of the system. But the parasite said, no! The child has a duty. He will go to war and die for the nation.
Aha, this is the hand storage.
2 weeks at my last count. 2 weeks since we were trapped in this rotten park. I haven't been eating. The children need all the supplies we've got left. Need them more than I do. I don't know what's gonna happen. I can feel myself getting weaker. The children have noticed the condition I'm in, of course. What will happen once I'm gone? They'll be all alone.
Some ungrateful parasite, but they're chopping my heirlooms for kindling even now. It sickens me.
Let's dance with them, Daddy.
No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that, little lady. We're gonna avoid that. Okay, so what's in here? Some stuff. Dollars. Tape.
I met with Sinclair today of Sinclair Solutions. It's this pseudo-legal firm he set up to take problems Ryan doesn't want to admit he has and make them go away. I can fill 40 front pages of the Tribune with stories about this fella. If he wasn't paying me not to. And he's got work for me, right? I ask what? And he flashes me these $1,000 Steinman teeth saying this job will, quote, change history.
Interesting. Is this where I'm supposed to be going? No, this was an extra thing, maybe? So this, okay, so we can hack this safe. These are a little bit harder to do. There we go. And we get trap rivets, auto hack dart. Okay. It's uncommon. And then I didn't use this power to the people station, so let me go use that. I think it spawns in a few enemies, and then you can just zap them because they're in water. So let's go ahead and do that. I think we'll go ahead and do machine gun damage increase.
Oldie toy, newie toy.
Nope. Alright, so this does more damage now. And I have lower recoil, so it's quite the prolonged fight weapon here. So that's the way I was supposed to go. Where am I? Did I come in this way? I'm a little confused. There we go. I think that'll make me drunk in a second. Yep. Crap. No, I was supposed to go this way. Is that where I was supposed to go through? Let me pause and find out.
Now, Tannenbaum would have you turn that sister human again. You'll get just enough Adam for our purposes, and the girls will likely try to repay you somehow. But Rapture's a high-stakes town, son, and she is a jackpot. You just have to be willing to take it all. You'll harvest more Adam than the price of one plasmid, so the rest is gravy. Think about it. Down here, it's your survival or hers.
How do you think I'm using bandages through my suit? Anti-personnel rounds. Might go ahead and queue those up here real quick. Bit of coffee. Oh my god, this place is a disaster. More med kits I don't need. Bringing a little sister to an event allows you to choose whether to rescue or harvest. If you harvest, you get maximum Adam, but she will not survive. If you rescue, you get less Adam, but the girl will be cured. I think I'm going to do a good playthrough here. There's some definite benefits to that. There's a lot of health kits down here. Okay, so let's go with rescue. She's normal.
Well, our Tin Man had a heart all along. Personally, I call that a liability, but you have enough Adam now. Barely. Head to the Hall of the Future and splice up with Incinerate.
Can do, boss. Now, on our way back out, there's definitely not going to be more heads in this area than there were before, right?
Why not? Six guys I have.
Alright, so I'll go ahead and I'll just use that one and pick that one back up here. Let me loot these other folks just real quick, see if there's anything good. I might need to, next time I see a shop, I'm not going to go back down, but I got to stop and get some Eve hypos, it looks like. Don't need the whiskey. Alright, so we've turned that in. Wait, why can't I go in here? I'd like to be able to go through that door. I don't know how to do that, so we're just going to ignore it for now. Alright. I don't need any of that. I'll just keep it in there. I'll just buy a couple. It's fine. I think there's a maximum money you can hold anyway. So we use the power to the people station. We're on our way out of Ryan Amusements now.
Gotta stash myself.
Oh, can't electrocute that water for some reason. Shit.
Look at you.
Okay, bot shutdown panel. So now I can go back and I can hack that thing, which... Oops. Actually, I can hack these ones on the ground right here. Perfect. Okay, that was definitely on the blue. That's on the blue! That was in the same spot as before! Whatever. A little bit of jank. There we go. Alright, now I've got these bots on my side. I definitely should have noticed that. That was my bad. Disease. There's a bot shutdown panel right here, but I guess going the other way was probably a good idea because it means I didn't die when they popped out of wherever it was they came out of.
Unable to provide for itself, the need of the parasite grows until war is made to justify it. Your parents brought you to Rapture, where you need never fear the parasites again. So you see, there is no place for you on the surface. But you may bring the world to you. If you know someone who belongs in Rapture, write a letter to the Ryan Industries mailroom. And you never know. The next new face might be familiar.
Does that person look familiar to anybody else? No. It sounds like you write them a letter and then they'll go kidnap somebody for you, which is pretty terrifying. Don't like that. Anything down here? Oh, I hear something glimmering. Oh, got a new diary thing.
I know this facility is vital to the preservation of secrecy in Rapture. But seeing myself transformed into that lurching, waxen nightmare, do children truly respond to this? Still, I spoke to a young man exiting the park after the grand opening, asking him what, if anything, he had learned here. He said his chores didn't seem so bad anymore, as long as Mother wouldn't send him to the surface.
Come on, Captain.
Go. Go, 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 go!
You grab the blood
A tanky motherfucker, isn't he? Yeah, the unupgraded. Oh, hello. The unupgraded weapons aren't so good, are they? Goodness gracious. That's a lot of health I just used up. Alright, maybe I should stick to using upgraded weapons. Turns out they're already falling off, the ones I haven't upgraded. Tommy gun, search. Alright, Gene Tonic. Booze Hound. Drinking alcohol restores Eve rather than draining it. Awesome. Let's guess what's back here. That's right, a whole buttload of alcohol. Let's get just ripping drunk here.
I've got a little dating tip for you, Jimbo. It'll get you out of that lonely hearts club for good. This scheme works 100% of the time, guaranteed. First, find some Betty and take her to Ryan Amusements. Then, you'll go to the gift shop, buy her a teddy bear. This is key. I ain't kidding around. Then, you buy her a ticket on Journey to the Surface. As soon as you hit that first scare, bingo! Tunnel of love.
Buy for a couple first aid kits, actually. I don't know how much danger I'm going to be in on my way. Alright, heading to the... not the gift shop, the whatever of the future. I already own this thing.
So, you would drain the people of their life's blood. Rapture is a body, Delta. I am the voice, and Big Sister is the hand. When Rapture speaks of you, it says only this. Sleep now. Your day is done.
Some incinerated folks. Can you, is this like a demonstration? Is this broken? No, I think it functions. Wow, look at this thing. Cigarettes. Oh, here we go, here we go.
We lost another of the Alpha Series protectors today in testing. Somewhere outside the city limits, he simply vanished. For these men, Rapture has no walls. We must find a method of conditioning them against abandonment of the Little Sisters. Something physical, possibly even lethal. The lab aides are starting to call them Big Daddies. Perhaps there's some genius to that. Bonded pairs, connected by a love that kills.
All right, incinerate. Okay, put that in.
Light up enemies to 1,000 degrees. Warning, fire spreads.
All right, let's get the maximum health, and the first aid kits give you Eve. I think that's a fair thing to buy. Just spend it all.
Congratulations on your recent purchase of the incinerate plasmid. Say, Tom here is having a romantic evening with a gal. What would impress her more than lighting the fireplace with a snap of your fingers?
Yeah, looks great. Also, this is interesting. If you haven't played the game before, this will be something you wouldn't notice. But you see how there's now 4 targets here?
Oh, a party. But this party just hit the skids. Carl needs a light for his cigar, and no one can help him.
I think he got the light he needed for his cigar. This is fun. Excuse me, excuse me. Looks like you might need a hand. There's more stuff here that I can't afford. Ma'am, excuse me, your house looks kind of fucked up, wouldn't you say? Alright, anything in the fridge? Looks like we got everything in here. God, my Eve total is so small. Can't believe how, like, I can only cast like 3 things and then I run out of Eve again. Pretty crazy. Oh. Oh, dang, I thought I saw something in there. Can't afford anything there. I don't have any more Eve. So we just leave. We're all stocked up. I'm sure nothing will happen on my way out. I'm sure this is probably fine. This is probably fine. Definitely nothing's gonna happen. Oh, I can't go that way. Okay. Where is she going? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I don't know if anti-personnel are any good against her, but we're gonna try. Oh boy. Defend yourself against the big sister without dying.
Holy Moses, son. Not even a big sister can keep you down. Well, come on back and melt the ice and we can say goodbye to this 2-bit colony ride.
All right, I'm gonna run back and grab some supplies. I'll go ahead and pause for that. All right, I was able to pick up just a couple of things over here, and then I also picked up 40 Atom from the big sister, so I could get a gene tonic slot. I could get maximum Eve, which I feel like I desperately need. Careful hacker, extra nutrition. I think I'm gonna take the Eve upgrade slot because yeah, it's getting bad. So I'm gonna need to save up some Atom and try to get more of those upgrades. It's pretty tough running out of Eve so easily here. So let me pause and we'll get back towards the exit.
Saw the individual as a hero, a noble survivor. And Rapture was his paradise, a shrine to the supremacy of the self. The result? Slavery, genocide, chaos. Now that the tyrant is dead, we are a true collective, a single family.
Okay, let's grab this.
He's gone. James was the only man I ever loved, and now it's like he never even came to Rapture. He heard me sing at the limbo room, came up all bashful. He liked hearing songs about what it's really like to live in this town. I think he's been trying to organize folks against Ryan. And now he's gone. And I'm here, singing Rise, Rapture, Rise.
I don't really need anything here.
Scared to death they're gonna come for me.
Canned beans. I saved some beans for the trip home. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go do this final event here in order to use the train. And then we're going to end the episode, and I think I will edit and upload those. And then if you guys want to see more of this, you have to let me know, because otherwise I'm not going to do it if it's like nobody's watching it or whatever. So let me know if you want to see more Bioshock 2 after we get through this event here. So let me just blast that out of the way. And then I think he runs out and...
Outstanding, sport. You're proving to be quite a windfall. Now just open the train tunnel from the security booth there, and I'll come out and jump on.
This is another example here of the way that they were like, yeah, you don't meet enough people face to face. See? So they like put them in your face.
I like to look a man in the eye when I give him my word. You and me, kid, we're going places.
Okay, let me out. Join forces with Sinclair.
I had thought you some golem of Sinclair's, brought here to hold Rapture's arms while he rifles through her pockets. But no, you are aware of your plight. Who, I wonder, would be so cruel to force a mirror on a man with no face?
Lamb was waiting for us. Come out shooting and start the train.
Using my anti-personnel rounds just because didn't want to get overwhelmed here, which I'm glad I did because there were 6 of them total. Let me just grab all their stuff, switch back to regular rounds, and then let's go see what Mr. Sinclair is keeping in his little secret office back there. I think there's a gene tonic in there if I remember correctly. Nope. I didn't remember correctly, but there is a tape.
Andrew Ryan. He reckoned the free market was some kind of Holy Spirit gonna lead us all over the rainbow. And I reckon it's a big fat hooker too dim to spot a wooden nickel. So old Andy went and became his own ghost, and I whittled nickels till I made a mint.
Stick all your money in rivets. I'm not sure why there's rivets in every single locker in this game, but so you can see here, so we're at Ryan Amusements. We started at Atlantic Express. We're going to go Popper's Drop, which I think is a really fun part. Dionysus Park, Fontaine Futuristics, and then there might be another one after that. I can't remember. So yeah, so let's go get on the train, get to the next section, and then we'll stop there. And then if you guys want to see more, make sure you let me know. Warning, you're about to leave. Yes, done everything I need. I don't have any Adam or anything, doesn't matter. Not worth running through the level to pick up everything that I didn't get before. Cool, what a fun game. Super fun. Hard is definitely, you feel it. Like it takes a lot of regular rivets to take out a regular enemy without upgrades on it on hard mode. And they hit hard. You see how often I have to heal? I'm a big daddy. Like, I know I'm an early model of subject Delta, you know, so I'm like not as strong, but yeah, it does feel weird to be able to be taken down by like 2 splicers.
Attention. Subject Delta is now trapped in Pauper's Drop. All railcar travel is suspended until he is found. Remember, the enemy is alone. We are the family.
Lamb's trying to box us in, kid. This is a goddamn citywide lockdown. To keep the train moving, you need the security override key from the local governor, Grace Holloway. She kicked me out of my own hotel down here, the Sinclair Deluxe. Find her and get that key.
Grab some cash, grab some coffee, cream-filled cake. All right, so yeah, I think we'll call it here. A little bit of exploring left to do over there, but I'm just going to call it here for now. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this series so far. So it's just these 4 episodes right now. So if you want to see more of this game, then let me know in the comments below. I'm happy to do Pauper's Drop and the rest of the game if you guys want to see it. Otherwise, I'll be back to doing Age of Wonders and other strategy games. So thanks again for watching. Like and subscribe. Check my Patreon if you want to support the channel, which I'd really appreciate. And let me know how you feel about this game or what else do you want to see. Thanks again for watching.